modifying the child's behavior, we are considering few aspects today. Inappropriate behavior, impulsive behavior, disruptive behavior, inattentiveness, then mingling with children, that is human relations in the classroom, human relations at home. These things we will speak about one by one. Inappropriate behavior, it can be guided in many ways. In that angle, for example, if a child is telling lies, how it can manage? That simply it should be ignored in the initial stages. Why? In the sense, the child does not know the value of to be in truthfulness and to be telling lies. For that purpose, if you go for the corrections in the initial stage, the child may likely to continue to tell lies. Rather, if you ignore in the initial stage and be a model for the child to be truthful, the value of to be being in truthful, how it gets praised, how it can be appreciated, how it can be given a monetary benefits, that is, you will be given incentives. In that way, the being truthfulness, sincerity ought to be instilled in child by giving a role model. It is applicable in the home front as well as in the classroom. Then, with regard to disruptive behavior, the child may likely to handle things because he doesn't know how to handle the things, or instead he will go for damaging it. For that purpose also, in that view, the disruptive behavior of the child ought to be corrected by guiding the child how to handle things, how to monitor the actions, how to go for the soft handle, like that we can give that. If he is destroying things, that should be corrected. Rather disruptive, not only by destroying things, he may be disruptive others' attention also. He may be disruptive in attention seeking behavior also. Rather, if two or three are speaking, the child is going in between, he is moving in between the conversation and he wants to show his presence. That type of disruptive behavior ought to be given by physical hug. That emotionally the child ought to be given importance. Slowly the disruptive behavior may likely to wane out. Correcting the child to be positive. Instead of disruptive, you also participate in that conversation. Give the importance to the child's participation. Thereby the disruptiveness moves out. Rather, the child will be more enthusiastically participating in the conversation. Slowly, disruptiveness will comes into zero. Then, with regard to impulsiveness, either exhibiting the behavior, showing his things, more active, more interestingly showing his negative side of the mind, all these things comes under. So, thereby the impulsiveness can be reduced by giving the child more calm and quiet behavior. How to be a calm child, how to exhibit yourself calm and quiet, how to be normal in the situation. Instead of showing yourself, there are children, they may be more showy. That for that purpose, you can make the child keep quiet for some time. Instead of telling that, you can make the child to be quiet by attending on to a new stimuli. Thereby, that is attention will be focused towards the new things. The child will be, the impulsiveness may be reduced. It is applicable for the normal child, whereas it is for the hyperactive or some other, that is specially abled child, that is distorted behavior. That can be, the impulsiveness can be reduced by making the child divert his attention towards the new thing. Divert his attention towards which is more interesting to the child to be focused onto that. This way, the impulsiveness in the normal child to be handled in the other way. Impulsiveness in the hyperactive child can be handled in the other way. For example, if the child coming emotionally to the school, that means he is not available for learning. Why? In the sense, he'll have to come out of the emotional binding with the home friend, that is with regard to his mother, he is attached to his mother, so he is coming away from his mother. That emotional attachment ought to be eschewed for the time being. Then he will be available for the learning. The emotional attachment, it is available for the unstructured way of behavior also. For the structured way of behavior, here the child goes for the what exactly is in need of it. He should tell about his needs. He should go for his wants. all these things ought to be structured. Need ought to be structured. Wants ought to be also structured. Why? In the sense, he should know the difference between the want and need. That way, the structured actions, what is that? Playing in the classroom is not acceptable. So, playing should be done in the play area. Structured area activities, learning, writing, discussing, reciting, all these things. For the structured activity, group singing is the right way to calm the child. Thereby, recitation, classroom chorus, that is for in the lower classes, we can teach the child in all aspects of recitation, numbers, that morals, all these things can be given by group recitation. It will help the child to focus. Or even if he doesn't know the meaning, doesn't know, but if he knows the words, he completely comes into the group recitation. That makes the child to be focused. Then it comes under the structured way of exhibiting behavior. Unstructured way of behavior, it is play area only. For that structured way of behavior, we can add one more, that is painting, drawing, crafting, and sitting for the music class, going for the sloka class and bhajans, all comes under structured way of exhibiting behavior. Even though it is a time pass, if for example, there may be children, they used to tell boredom. Even in boredom also, the child is guided to work. If he monitored to work, regular work, that is arranging the things, arranging the books, going for preparing yourself for on Sunday evening, we can guide the child to structure his Monday morning timetable. Thereby, even if it is boring, it comes under the structured way of time passing. This way, the structured activities will be more lively to make the child exhibiting his focused mind of the time.